Hello, my sisters and brothers. I hope everyone is blessed and doing well. Happy New Year. So, I wanted to talk about the government shutdown that's been going on strong for 2 weeks now. Obviously, Donald Trump is very adamant about this wall and his decision. I hear that the government assistance is going to be cut, I think, this month or the following or very soon. And, that was always the plan. They have people rely on government assistance for a reason, for power, control, and for chaos, and they can pull the plug whenever they want so that they can push their agenda and get you to do exactly what they want you to do. This was always the plan. This was not random. um, it's just very discouraging to see what's going on in the world, all this wickedness and all these lies. They have all these planes flying around spraying chemtrail, and they're trying to disguise it as if we don't know what's going on. But the Lord is faithful, and He reveals things, the truth. So we are not asleep anymore. We are woke, and I thank God for that. So, I'm watching these people in different countries taking the RIFD chip like they don't even question it anymore. They're just letting people inject their hands with a chip where it clearly says in the Bible for the mark. You won't be able to buy or sell unless you have that mark on your right hand or on your forehead, and people are just taking it like it's candy. And right now, convenience is power. Like, they can get you to take a chip and say, well, guess what, you won't have to use the keys to open up your door anymore. Something that you've been doing all your life, now all of a sudden they present a RIFD grain, rice grain chip, and you're going to take it without even questioning it, and it's permanent forever, just so you can have more convenience. It's unreal. People don't even want to drive anymore, their own car. They don't want to do it anymore. Like, how lazy and how much are we willing to let the government control us with these things? It's unreal. Down to even the holidays, the pagan holiday, Christmas. It's exactly what the government wants. This one day, everybody goes out and spends all their money, just like the government wants. And you're celebrating a pagan holiday. Has nothing to do with Yeshua. Has nothing to do with Jesus. And you're talking to your kids about Santa Claus, who doesn't even exist. It's a myth. It's a lie. Just all the lies. That's what the government wants. That's what the fallen angels that they call the elites want. Easter, bunny rabbits. What does that have to do with the Lord? Easter eggs. Nothing. Down to New Year's, people get together like an army. They dress up in ridiculous outfits and they make out at midnight for New Year's. Like, I don't. When the Lord wakes you up, you are fully woke. It's not mediocre. It is all the way. These things that I used to do, and I was fine with them because we was asleep then. But when you're awakened, you're just like, it's vanity. It's vain. It benefits nothing. So and all this just like provokes something in me to like, I want to leave. It's just it's so wicked. This world that we live in, there's booby traps everywhere. And if it wasn't for the Lord revealing things to us, we could fall into these traps too. Um, so I want to talk about a vision that I had. Well, a couple of visions that I had. I had a dream that it went completely dark again in my apartment and outside. It was very quick. Before I could even react to it, I woke up. I saw three eagles flying in the sky. Not too sure what that means, but I just like to get them out there just in case if anybody has had a similar vision, they can bring some clarity. Um, I also saw twice that I was in a university school, and this time I was in college. I always see that I was in high school and I could never get past high school. And finally, I saw that I was in college. And, I think this all has to do with, the gathering, and that it's time and that we have been refined by the fire. And all these numbers, too, I've been getting, I mean, unbelievable amounts yesterday. I don't even write them down no more because I know it's all going to mean the same thing: to pluck, to gather, to vanish, to be transformed. They all mean the same thing. They're just worded differently. Um, so I just don't want anybody to get discouraged. You know, all these prophetic words that are going out, and the dates and the numbers and the dreams and the visions, just because they don't come to pass doesn't mean anything. Please just stay encouraged. I try to get videos out as soon as I can, but at the same time, I've been praying to the Lord and telling him that, you know, I want like order, because you are not a God of confusion. And I want to wait until I know it's from the Lord and I get my confirmation before, you know, I feel comfortable enough to present a video, because I want it to be accurate and I don't want it to be my flesh that's leading me. And although I have good intentions, I like to get them out because I know the struggle of the elect and the bride. I know how hard it is. I know how discouraging it is right now to see everything that's going on. Like, I know that we want to get out of here, and you know, I know the enemy is after us, and there's just like, it seems like despair at every direction that we look. You know, it's getting harder and harder each day. There's some days I don't feel like praying. There's some days I don't feel like worshiping. You know, there's some days I don't feel like fasting. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just meditating on when this day is going to happen. You know, it's become like an obsession now, and I have to get myself out of that because I can't lose sight of, you know, my communion with the Lord. Like, I have to be in the Word. This is where we gain our strength, because once the enemy sees that we're losing sight of these things, he's going to try and wiggle himself in. He just needs a little bit to come in. And you know, he is incapable of producing any good. Um, so I just definitely wanted to get that out. I know a lot of people had high hopes for today, and just don't get discouraged. I still believe that this is the year that things are going to happen, and they might not happen how we want them to or when we want them to, but it is going to happen, for the word of the Lord is right and true, and he is faithful in all that he does. So I absolutely believe everything he said that's going to happen. It is going to happen. We just got to be patient, and we got to keep pushing, and you know, one day we will see it come to pass. You know, I just definitely like to encourage people. If I get a dream or vision every day, I'm putting up a video every day. And it doesn't have anything to do with me or, you know, views or anything like that. I could care less about that. It's just about, edifying the body. And because I know how easy it is to get discouraged, and I know how easy it is to lose hope, especially now. The days are darker. You know, you can just feel the gloom in the air. You can feel the presence of the enemy, and he is all around us. And there's a lot of people that can visibly see it, that can feel it, that can hear it. I know I can, and it just lets me know that we are very close. We cannot lose sight now. We are way, way too close. So there is a solar eclipse that's going to happen on the 5th. Listen, I'm just saying, okay? There's a solar eclipse that's going to happen on the 5th, and it's going to leave like a red dew in the sky, and I have had dreams of the sky being red twice. I believe that's going to happen twice, on the 5th and on the 21st of the blood moon. He says the signs are in the sun and the moon and the stars, I think. So he doesn't say, not to watch. He says that, we can watch and we can be hopeful. These are the things that keeps us going. So just, repent daily and seek the Lord. Pray, fast, worship. Do everything that you have to do that's going to keep you encouraged and keep you going. But it is going to happen, you guys, and be strong in the Lord. He is our strength. And that's basically it. So God bless you all, and I love you, and have a blessed day.